Sup everyone, JD here. Welcome to another round of pickups. So this round of pickups, I don't have a lot of games this time, but I actually have some really heavy hitters that I'm gonna save toward the end of this video. So we're gonna start with games I'm reselling. Not a lot this time compared to the last wad I picked up, but one of them is actually condition upgrade, so it's pretty cool. We got Madden 10, just your everyday dose of Madden. Yeah, it's the first time I said that in so long. This is kind of crazy. This game I actually picked up at a Housing Works for $1. None of game you see in the map, but I was really surprised when I found this for $1. I was like, oh my god! At a thrift store, and you're not gonna believe what it is. It's super common game. They're both common games, but for $1, I got SimCity 2000. Unfortunately, I already have this game, so which I actually found at the flea market. So this one will be resold. And this one, I'm very excited to finally have a condition upgrade. You cannot tell how long it's taken me to actually find another copy in much better shape, and that's Guitar Hero 2. I actually had this game, which I still do, but the copy I have was in really bad shape. Like the case was almost destroyed, and not to mention the disc. Well, not the disc, but the spine of it was, as you can see right here, was in really bad shape. This is a very nice condition upgrade I got for $1. So because I will be selling and trading the other one, which is super awesome. So that's it for reselling. Now let's get to the stuff that I will be keeping. So I got some common stuff, but then also I got some I got a lot of obscure stuff that you probably never heard of, including I got a Grail game which I'll save for the end. But start with 360. Many of you guys know I'm going for a complete 360 set, which sucks because I'm literally running out of room. I'm actually very close to 350 games. Though if I can make it to 400 and literally like this at the end of this year, then I will get a collection video up. Though it's gonna be focused on games that we added and not the whole set collection going forward. But anyway, getting off track. Let's continue on. These are the games that we picked up for the 360. Actually, all these, I found the book off except for one game, which I'll notify. But here's a game you probably never heard of: Nike Plus Connect Training. This is fucking exercising. But what's really cool is that not many people know this. Is that this is actually made by Sumo Digital. As you can see it. Yes, that's Sumo Digital, who also made Saga Narcissus Racing Transformed and the Outrun series, most specifically Outrun 2 and Outrun 2006. Really awesome. Anyway, we got DJ Hero. Really awesome game. I played this on the Wii, but I never owned the 361. Unfortunately, I do not have the turntable, but still pretty cool. Battlefield Bad Company 2. I almost said Batman Bad Company 2. That would have been amazing. Yes, Battlefield Bad Company 2. I did not find it a good book off. I actually found this at a Housing Works for $1. And these two I'm very excited to mark off the list because these are super awesome titles that I've never seen. Well, I have seen, but the price was never right. So one of them I got for $1.50. The other one I got for $2.50. The other one I got for $6. So $1.50. We picked up Lego Batman, the video game. This is in very nice shape. Book off had another one, but it was a not so much. And you mostly see this one with the pair of variants. This is actually the regular game. I've been trying to get this one for a while. And then for $1.50, you really cannot pass on this. Speaking and to go along with Lego Batman, I just got Lego Batman 2. I actually did see Lego Batman 3, but I ended up not getting it. I'll probably get that one when I see my dad tomorrow. Oh, actually, I'm seeing him. By the time I'm recording today, I'm seeing him tonight at dinner. But yeah. So we won't get Lego Batman 3. Hopefully I'll pick that one. Anyway, and finally, the last 360 game I have for today. How to say this? This is actually the last Halo game I needed to complete the collection. So I'm very excited to mark this one off the list. Not the last game. I'm sorry. Where's the last game? This is the last Halo game I needed for Xbox 360. So I'm very excited to complete the subset. There we go. Now I said it right. Do I care? No. But I'm going to stick to it, baby. Continue on, baby, because I need to get through this. And that game is Halo Reach. I heard that this is actually one of the best games on the Xbox 360, so I'm very excited to have this one. So that's all the 360 does. Now let's move on to some common stuff, and then we'll get to obscure stuff. So, I got one. This is the other PS1 game that I found that has them. And I cannot believe I found this, because this is. I heard this is supposed to be one of the best games on the PlayStation 1. Like, period. This is one of the highest rated games out there. And for $1, you really can't go wrong. And that's Gran Turismo, which is supposed to be really good. It's not actually really wanting to play this one. So, yeah, maybe not really one, but I've always seen this game and never bothered to pick it up at a reasonable price. So, very glad I did. And the next game is also cool. We got Spider-Man the X-Men's Arcade Revenge. I actually got this one from, what was the guy's name? Oh, Woois. Right? Yes, Woois. Who goes by the name of Alexander Kortar on Instagram. That's probably his name, but I call him Woois. Anyway, this game I got. He was trying to sell. He had a couple of Genesis games. I found this game for $22. I wanted to do him 20. He wanted 26. We ended up doing 22. So very happy to have this one. And this game is kind of interesting. Here's a game that it's very obscure. You probably have not even heard of this game. And then when you look at it, and I don't see a lot of collectors. How does this? Okay. On Instagram, so YouTube, I don't see a lot of collectors who own this game. So this game must be pretty uncommon, but it's not super rare by all means. Plus, the game sucks, so who gives a shit? And that game is Data Wave Rio Reincarnation. I have never seen this game in the wild, so I was gonna pick up Arcana Heart 3 when I was a bugger. When I saw this, I was like, holy shit. And eventually I'm going to potentially go for a complete set. Okay. I can't talk today, but anyway, I'm eventually going to be possibly going for a complete PlayStation 4 set. So if you want to do that, you got to get all the exclusives when you can. And what's actually cool about this game is it's actually developed by Sting. But like I said, this game is a piece of shit. I wish we just beat this game. Not to mention, right before I recorded this video, I actually made a mistake and realized that I actually posted this in the wrong thread. I actually did not put this in the right thread. Basically, well, more specifically, I posted separately from the thread, and I had to delete it and repost it, which sucks because that post really had like 72 views, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, anyway, and it is pretty obscure, so keep an eye out for it if you're out there, but don't pay the $28 like I did. Anyway, last two titles. These are all Game Boy games. One is a Game Boy Advance game, and the other one these two I got from collectors. This I got from Instagram. Not from Instagram, so one of them I got from a trade, the other one I got from Instagram. This game I've been really looking forward for a very long time. And not to mention, if you follow Wando, aka the RPG Quest guy, which I watch a lot of him on Twitch, he actually played this game for RPG Quest not too long ago. So it's actually really cool I got this game now, right after I was playing for RPG Quest, and that's Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. So really awesome game, and I heard it's actually one of the best Final Fantasy games out there. I heard it's even better than World Alliance or Tactics Advance 2. Although the original PS1 Tactics will still be good, the best in the series. But very happy to finally have this one. And this one I actually got from, it's got a claim sale. Somebody goes in and Kitchen Boy Games was selling this in the console, and I was the first to message him because I was interested in this. So really excited to have that. And then after that, one more Game Boy One game. This is a pretty uncommon game, but it's not a game that you ever see in the wild. It's actually complete in the box, and I'm a huge fan of the Mario universe, so I actually wanted this one for a while. This one I got from a trade. So many of you guys may not know this, but if not, I sold my Switch collection because I was running out of room. And I'm still running out of room, but I had to. The Switch collection was also the first to go. I'm still gonna collect, obviously, but I want to get to 1,300 games, but Switch collection had to go. So, and this is one of the games that I got from it, alongside Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and that game is WarioWare 3, complete in box. Very excited to have this, and although I kind of sucked about it at the same time, because this game was actually on Switch Online. So I don't have a Game Boy Color, unfortunately, or a Game Boy Advance SP to play this, but again, this is on Switch Online, so I have a complete in box copy now, so I will be playing the Switch version instead. So very cool. So and all right, Holy Grail time. This game is one of my most wanted games ever. The craziest thing about it is that I did not even realize that it was one of my most wanted games. I listened to I listening to the music for this game because the music is so fucking good. But I never really I never been able to find this game, and I didn't believe that I think that I actually would own this game. So basically, Breath of Fire 4 originally took the record for the most I've ever spent on a game at a game store. But now, this game now easily breaks the record by way too much. But thankfully not crazy much. I spent like $200 in this game. But as a huge fan of this franchise, I really wanted to get it, and I don't think I'm ever gonna have an opportunity to get this game at a very good price again. So this is a big one, and I'm very excited to have this game. And I'm listening to one of the songs in this game recently. It's so damn good. Maybe the game is not so good. Maybe it is. I don't know. But the best part is that I have it now. So without further ado, I give you guys Sonic R on the Sega Saturn. I'm a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. So getting this game was super awesome. And I'm so happy to finally have this game in my collection. Because I didn't think I was going to find this game, and because even if I'm a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan, I've been a fan since I grew up with Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually wasn't thinking about wanting to get this. I was like, yeah, I heard that it sucks, but didn't want to pay up for it. But then I realized, okay, you know what, this game's getting harder to find, so I want to get this game now when I can, and I'm so glad I did. You know, I did have a little bit of trouble figuring out which grail I'm going to get. So, that being said, time for recommendations, and I'm gonna go through these rapid fire because I gotta get this video out quick. Alright guys, time for recommendations. I'm gonna go through these very quick. So these are all games that I beaten. None of these games that I'm showing in this recommendations for this pick video are games that I've been playing. These are all games that I've beaten recently. So that also this will be a little hint for the games I've beaten, because we actually are getting very close to the end of the year. We're not to the year, but we're almost halfway through the year, so I was like, you know, what the hell, let's get these done. Showcased. The first game is Super Mario 3D Land. I actually played this game as a kid, so it's a really great game. One of the best 3DS games of all time. It sucks that this is stuck on the 3DS compared to being ported to the Switch, but still really awesome. Next game, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Mayhem. Another Mario game. 3 Mario games you'll see, but yes, this is another one I've actually beaten. Again, this is the second time I've actually beaten this game. It's kind of crazy that I had this game as a kid. But yeah, this game, how to describe it? It's basically a puzzle game where basically you're guiding the mini Marios through contraptions, but you have to be aware of. It actually plays a lot like Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, but yeah, this is a very common game. But what I will say is that this is actually the last Mario game on the DS. It's actually pretty good, and it's actually, for being the last Mario game, it's actually pretty good. So, if you can find this game, I'm definitely pick it up. It's actually very cheap, though. Oh, here's another one I played as a kid. Pac-Man Party. This one I had to reacquire from the collection. I got this from a trade. I actually really enjoyed this game. The problem with this game is that the story mode focuses way too much on being an anniversary celebration and being that great for a story mode. But while the story lacks in greatness, this gameplay, however, makes up for it. I did talk about this game in a previous pick video, so I will explain what this game is. So I'm not gonna go too much in detail, but this is still really fun. I highly recommend it. It's one of the better party games on the Wii. Alright, so 2 and 64 games. Now, these are the last 2 games I have for you guys today. These are all recommendations, by the way. These are games that I did not beat as a kid. These are actually my first time beating these games, and the games I actually acquired for the first time. So, first up, we got one of the best games ever, Mario 64. This is a fantastic game. I don't need to say much about this game that hasn't been said. Play this masterpiece. I know it may sound weird to say this, but this is probably my favorite game I played this year and beaten this year, which is kind of weird. Unless I can find another game that beats it, but I can't believe it really took me this short. I didn't think I was gonna beat this game because I kind of thought the battle was gonna be hard, but this was actually very easy, and I got used to controls very quickly for being in a 64 game. So yeah, happy to have played this game, but unfortunately, there was one game that I wanted to include on here, But however, something happened that I didn't expect would happen. I was actually playing Super Mario World. However, when I tried checking to see if it's saved, because I was really stuck on a level, because the game's hard as shit anyway, I accidentally tilted the cartridge while in, and it actually corrupted my data. I was so mad. So Sydney had one more Pac-Man party, but with that one, I was able to get past through it, and I was able to beat the game. Super Mario, I'm gonna have to restart, unfortunately. So I won't be restarting that this weekend, but I'll have to restart it when I get back. Anyway, next game, California Speed. You probably have not even heard of this game, and that's fine. It's actually a port of an arcade game, and it's not a good port. And it's actually because of one reason and one reason one. Like I have one, and matter of fact, I'm saying right now I have one complaint with this game, and it's very very major, and that's the steering. If the steering fails to be accurate and precise, then the game sucks. Simple as that. So I give it a 3.5. And technically the thing with this one is that I technically didn't really beat it. However, it's because in fact it's a port for an arcade game, and it's an arcade race at that. I just accepted it and I'm moving on. This game is beaten, and I don't give a shit because I don't have time to proper finish pro games like that. But what I did have time to finish, and this is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. This is our final game I recommend. This is actually one of the best Metal Slug games in the franchise, and I'm a huge Metal Slug fan. So that game is Metal Slug Double X. I got this game from Dio, and oh my god, what a fucking game! This is okay. So I'm gonna say this. Okay, so this game I was going to play after I finished Metal Slug Anthology. I played all the games in that series, but seeing Metal Slug Anthology sucks so much, I was like, you know what? I really want to play this, and this is such a badass game. This is, as a matter of fact, this is the definitive way to play Metal Slug 7. My only problem with it, and the only reason why I give it a 9 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10, is I do have one problem with it though. And that's the fact that in order to use your special weapon, you have to select it. You don't automatically get it like you do in most Metal Slug games. I mean, yeah, you can carry two weapons, which is awesome, and switch between them unless you die, but you have to select it first. You don't immediately get it first, and you have to select it. So I can turn some people away, but despite that though, it is very easy for newcomers. Like, what's actually really cool is that even on a normal setting, you basically get a heavy machine gun literally right after you die. So if you end up basically dying, you can really get one and then have to use it to your extent, even on a normal difficulty. It's very newcomer friendly, and I really like that. So, Metal Slug Double X, I definitely recommend this game if you can. This game is getting harder and harder to find, so definitely pick it up if you can. And I also thank you so much, Theo, for the game. I really appreciate it. Anyway, that being said, that is it for this pick video. Picked up one Holy Grail today, this weekend, so I'm very happy to have that. And that being said, I gotta get this video edited, so that I will talk to you guys later. I'm JD, the Mighty Master. Keep playing games, having a great time. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.